Okay, welcome back to Cooking with the Brit Chef, and today we're going to learn how to cook tempura or soft shell crab with a carrot and ginger puree and pickled vegetables. Okay, so first things first, I'll show you the soft shell crab. So this is the soft shell crab. Because it's soft shell, you can eat everything. You eat the whole thing, claws, the entire thing basically. And I'll show you how to make the tempura batter. So firstly, spray a clean bowl and a whisk. Take some plain flour. So take some corn flour first of all. Start with 2 tablespoons. We'll see how we get on with that. And then we'll go with 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Then what we have here is a bowl with ice cold water in it. The water must be ice cold. We're just going to slowly incorporate it. This is about 1 litre of water, okay, first of all, with ice. Some people put sparkling water. Personally, I don't think it's necessary. I think the water just must be ice cold. And you make tempura batter. We're going to add a bit more corn flour, another tablespoon. And again, another heaped tablespoon of plain flour. If you ever made fish and chips or pancakes, you should be looking for the similar sort of batter texture as when you make either of those things. Go with another bit of plain flour again. We're starting to get to where we want to be now. We're going to go with a bit more water. Half a tablespoon of corn flour. Another tablespoon of plain flour. And then we're going to go with the rest of the water now. We're almost there. If you add it all at once, let's say 1 more tablespoon of corn flour. If you add it all at once, it'll be very hard. You'll end up with lumps, and what you don't want is to have lumps inside your batter. Okay. And finally, 1 more tablespoon of plain flour. Don't worry, I'll put all this in the highlights at the end so you can make it yourself. And that's it. That's what you should be looking for. We're now going to put this in the fridge. Make sure it's cold. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make the next part now. For this one, you need the pickled vegetables. You need a mandolin, small piece of mouli or daikon, 2 peeled carrots, and then here I've got 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar and a teaspoon of brown sugar, demerara sugar. So, put it on here. Just make sure you can adjust it, and then you can start off like this. So you should end up with these really thin bits of daikon. They go straight into the pickled liquor. In here. You might need to put the guard on at this point when it gets a bit too close to the end. Just to make sure you don't take off your fingers. What I have here, I just blanched off, peeled some carrots first of all, and I've cooked them till they're soft. With it, there was 3 carrots there, and a small thumb-sized piece of ginger. A little bit of butter and some water. Into the Thermomix or your blender. I'm going to blitz this till it's smooth with some bits of salt. Blended the puree, okay, it's nice and silky smooth. Okay, so now what you need, saucepan, some sake, some soy sauce, light soy sauce, some rice vinegar, 1 lime, and 1 small green chilli. Okay, so first of all, take the sake. This will be the dipping sauce. We're going to go with 2 three and a bit of sake. And soy sauce. Soy sauce, we're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4 soy sauce. Okay. And then rice vinegar, we're going to go with 2. Okay. And now we're going to bring this to the boil, and we're going to add lime zest to it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to heat up a wok with some vegetable oil. The reason why I've chosen a wok is because the wok is made with cast iron, so we heat up really fast. That's right. Second of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of these nori seaweed sheets, and I'm going to slice them. It doesn't need to be perfect, but just in strips. And I'm going to use this as a garnish on top of the tempura when it's done. Some salt into my batter. We're now going to check if it's hot enough. Just use the chopstick. If you start to see it bubble, which you can see, this means that it's hot enough. So now, take your soft shell crab, dip it into the batter. Make sure it's well coated in the batter. Drop it in there, like so. We can now use the tongs here. You see the soft shell. So here I'm frying off some of the mushrooms and the carrots now. Try to use vegetables that cook fast. I mean, also vegetables with less water content, that makes sense. If you use ones with high water content, all you'll do is create an accident in your kitchen. Hence I've gone for vegetables with a little bit less water, like a carrot or something. I'm going to get a plate. So I'm going to take the carrot and ginger puree. I'm going to go one this way and one this way, like this. And we're going to repeat it on the same thing. So carrot and ginger puree on the plate like that. Then we're going to start building the plate. So first of all, we're going to start off with your pickled mooli and carrot. Pickled mooli and carrot. Okay. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of tempura kale. How I like to think about this plate is, with every bite you should find a different element and a different different flavours. So now we're going to go with some mushrooms and some carrot, tempura. Then we're going to put a bit more pickle. The idea of the pickle is to cut through the batter as such. Little mushrooms, carrot there. think that's probably enough in terms of vegetables now. Now we're going to finish it with the soft shell crab. So one going that way, and then the other one on this side going this way, and that's how we're going to play. Get him standing up. And the other one over here, also standing up. And then we're going to finish it now with some of this nori cress, nori on the top. And finally, I've got some locally grown radish cress here, which we're just going to scatter around the plate. It's probably enough. And that's it. There you have it. Tempura soft shell crab, tempura vegetables, pickled mouli and carrot and ginger puree, and a tempura dipping sauce. Enjoy. Stay safe.